Many of us this year are thinking about our own dreams, our own goals, our own, beliefs and aspirations. And one of those common goals is owning a home, a piece of land, owning a roof over our heads, and a place where we can grow and have a family and, make it our own. And if you're dreaming of buying a home this year, I want to share with you 3 questions to consider to set yourself up for a successful transaction. The first one is, how can you better understand the process and how much can you afford? The process of buying a home is not one to enter into lightly. You need to decide on key things like, for example, how long you plan on living in the area, what are the school districts around you or the ones that you prefer, what kind of commute works for you, and how much you can afford to spend. Keep in mind that before you start the process to purchase a home, you'll also need to apply for a mortgage. Now, lenders will evaluate several factors connected to your financial track record, one of which is your credit history. So they'll want to see how well you've been able to minimize past debts. So make sure you've been paying your student loans, your credit cards, your car loans on time. And if your financial situation ever changes, make sure to discuss that with your lender as well. The second one to consider is, how much do I need for a down payment? Now, in addition to knowing how much you can afford on a monthly mortgage amount, understanding how much you'll need for a down payment is another critical step. Keep in mind, there's some options and resources in the market to potentially reduce the amount that you have to pay, that you have to put down, and especially if you're a first-time buyer. So if you're considering about buying a home, make sure to check into those options and see what best suits you. Now, if you're concerned about saving for a down payment, you need to start small and be consistent. A little bit each month goes a long way. Jumpstart your savings. You can automatically, set up an account where a portion of your monthly paycheck goes into that separate savings account, or, if you want to call it your house fund. And before you know it, you'll have enough down payment if you're disciplined and thoughtful about your process. The third one is, saving takes time. Practice living on a budget. As tempting as it is to pass the extra time you may be spending at home these days with a little retail therapy, putting that extra money toward your down payment will help accelerate the path to home ownership. It's really the little things that count. So start trying to live on a slightly tighter budget if you're not doing so already. A budget will allow you to save more for your down payment and help you pay down other debts to improve your credit score. Now, you probably don't need to cut all the extras out of your current lifestyle, but making smarter choices, making smarter decisions, and limiting your spending in areas where you can slim down and will make a big difference for you. So if home ownership is on your dream list this year, you need to take a good look at what you can prioritize to help you get there. And for help in the steps you should take to start the process, make sure we connect and let's have a chat.